You got a ticket for 40 miles an hour when you were only doing 30. You want to contest that ticket in court. How do you go about that? Well, in just a moment, I'll tell you. I have bad news for you. Traffic court is not going to be particularly fair. Traffic court is often not like a regular courtroom. You will have the opportunity to contest the ticket and say that the police officer got it wrong, but he has a radar, and he has the ability to use that radar and say that you were going 40 miles an hour when you were indeed going 30. You have to prove that you were not going 40, and that's a much more difficult task. What I recommend if you have to go into traffic court is, first of all, to consult with an attorney. A lot of times an agreement can be worked out where you will not be charged with a moving violation. Sometimes a ticket can be amended. Instead of paying a $150 fine for driving 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, you could instead pay a $150 fine for excessive vehicle noise, which is not a moving violation and which will not affect your insurance rates. These are some of the things that an attorney can do for you in traffic court. But if you decide you want to go ahead and contest the ticket, you're going to have some kind of evidence that the police officer got it wrong. You have to provide evidence that you were not at fault, or that you were not the person that was going 40 miles an hour. One way that you can do that is with a dash cam. A lot of dash cams have information from GPS that calculates your speed over land and records it during the period of time when you're driving. As long as you have that traffic cam on, or that dash cam on, you can use that as evidence in court. You can introduce it. And that's probably the best way to get out of a ticket if indeed you were not speeding. So that may be the best takeaway I can offer you, other than perhaps talking to a lawyer before you go into traffic court. If you don't have evidence, you are unlikely to convince the judge that you are right. But if you do have evidence, you have a good shot at convincing the judge that you're right and getting your ticket dismissed. If you found this presentation helpful, I hope you'll click like and subscribe. Otherwise, have a fantastic day.